Okay, so pretty good win here. Uh, was a bit of a close one. We had to come back. Had some trouble cleaning at the end, but we did get it. So I'll go through the top here. Um, I probably need to redo my base. I got clobbered here, so that'll be maybe an off day project for me. Um, Overall, they did pretty well on our high cities. We were a little bit behind at 1 and 2, but we still won, doing a little bit better lower, and probably taking into consideration the TH advantage. So um, couldn't get the replay on either of Zane's attacks. And actually, my first attack also, there was an update. So we're going to have actually very few here. But this was the last attack in the war. And once again, I'm trying not to trip the town hall, or excuse me, the clan castle. So heroes get a little action there. And then I came in 6 to 9. I was looking at 6 to 3, but I thought the drags might split. So they went through pretty well. Had the warden in air mode. Most of the crossbows were down, so that was actually pretty pretty straightforward. No replay on that. Here's Ilkar, also later in the war, coming in ground. Yeah, nice corner attack here. The corner really does help with the funnel. 2 rages, 2 freezes, and he's pretty much all over the town hall at this point. Still has a Tesla on the back there that's causing him some trouble, but not so much that he couldn't get through and get it. And then here's Harpole cleaning late with Jahiho. So there's a big opening at the bottom. In general, when you see that, you want to avoid it, and he does. And so he's actually got the hogs kind of running a loop here, which you don't see very often with this type of attack, but you know, it worked. Kept them together. Still has a ton of skeletons on him that he finally dispatches, and then goes through to the middle. And then Hamza, he had 2 Jahiho clears, very helpful. And I saw one of them live. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. It was later in the war. And yeah, very straightforward. Then Okar came in late, cleaned this with a big city. This is relatively straightforward. Should be a jump soon. Yep, there it is. And yeah, 2 jumps. I like that play. I'm a bigger fan of Rage Heal than Freeze, but he's able to pull it off with Freeze. So more than one way to skin a cat. And his other account on, taking out another 9. So here he does. Here he's a fan of Freeze. So he doesn't have the spells overload factor that he does with Ilkar, so runs a different mix here, and obviously it works out. He's going to be pretty thin by the end, but that was enough. Ooh, this is really close at the end. Yeah, wow. Done. Interesting. Yeah, I could tell that was going to be close as it was rolling. And then oddball, he cleaned out with a ground attack. I'm not sure what Castle ran there. And then here's Enyo clearing an 8, dropping down on that. Yeah. Bammy. We're training in DCA this week. And really, this is the kind of the automatic here. Oh yeah, that with a hound is absolutely unstoppable. So we did have some issues cleaning, but we did get everything taken care of in the end. And then yeah, Mrs. T came in. Ash came in late. She's still recovering from knee surgery, and just popped in the last hour or two. I mean, we were in definite hurt locker with about 2 hours to go, but came through and got it in the end. And the coma dropped down, clean one. So all these cleaning attacks really are crucial to winning the war. But the guys running the cleans aren't getting much in the way of a loot bonus because they're dropping down. So for that attack, it really is taking one for the team, and I do appreciate that. That's what keeps us in the running here with these wars. And there he is again, cleaning another one. And, but he got that. Spas dropped down way low. He was just concerned that nobody was going to clean low. Also cleaning low. Taco got in, got that one. Harpole dropped down. Lucid Elder. So really, last couple hours of the war was very, very much us picking it up at the end. You'll see this from the time with about 3 hours left. They knocked out Oddball, and then they didn't get much. Picked up one on Ganj, picked up 2 on Akuma, but it was mostly us, and they had a couple of attacks there on Spas in the last few minutes that didn't quite pick it up. So they were able to jump ahead with the percent destruction, but in the end, we held up and got a nice win. So as you can see, we were a little bit behind in destruction at the end. When I made this attack on number 4, they gave us a point lead and the destruction lead, and then they came back, and even though they didn't close us out, they did improve the destruction. So this was about as close as it could get, and turned into a nice win. Cheers.